Hello and welcome guys, ArmaganVideos here today with a new tutorial on how to create a flat design website, because many of you asked me on Facebook or YouTube on how to create a website in the style of flat design, and since 06 Yosemite released, it's a pretty good time to make this tutorial. And yeah, because 06 Yosemite is pretty much designed in flat design. And yeah, so sorry for the delay in the uploads, but I just recently started university because I just started to go to the university to study applied computer science, and this takes up a lot of time actually. So there was a little delay in my upload time schedule. So yeah, but now I'm here and let's create this website right here that you guys requested me to recreate. It's called sumiyabishi.co. Looks pretty nice, flat of course. Some cool assets right here. It's pretty neat actually, I really like this one. And yeah, so let's hop right into Photoshop. And since I'm working here on a MacBook Pro Retina, everything is scaled down a bit because the resolution is so big. So just adjust the size how you want it. I make it a bit bigger so I can work properly on this machine. Yeah, still 2.2K will be good. Yes. So now let's create the header. Solid color, then go to my favorite site of course for flat design, flatUIcolors.com, and pick the color code of turquoise again. Paste it in, and go to, how is it called, Google Fonts, and download some free fonts right there that you can use in your projects. I just got Russo 1, EXO 2 and some others in before and installed them in my font book like Dosis, Fredoco 1, Montserrat, Open Sans, and yeah, let's try them out and how they look. Let's just type hello, make it white and a bit bigger. Let's give it Russo 1. How is it with EXO? Yeah, I don't know. Let's check how it looks. Yeah, well, that's fine, I think. Okay, let's use it medium, make it semi-bold. Put it right around here, I think. Looks fine. Then bring it down, type out. Just something like this, of course. Everything is just placeholder for the sake of this tutorial. So bring it down and up again. There we go. Size it down a bit, bring it right here, I think. And of course we're working in Photoshop, but we're going to go to Illustrator to create the assets of the websites. For example, those kind of panels right there that you can see on the page. I will show you this one right here, also for the icons. And this will be a pretty big tutorial, but I hope you guys will learn a lot, so stay tuned. Okay, let's just start with filling our page with a bit more text. So grab this hello, make it a light gray. So if you didn't know, you could paste some lorem ipsum placeholder text just right here. So make it light and pretty much smaller. Also, I don't want that much text, so just delete it. There we go. Maybe we should make the gray a bit more stronger, but we can adjust this later on. I just want some placeholder text right now to see how it looks. There we go. Here will be some items, but we can make the text for them right now actually. So hold Alt while dragging it down. Say like concept art. Yeah, just for example. Yeah, press C and bring this down even more. So here will be our how is it called again? Our icons for the specific things we are doing on this web page. And also let's group this up. We're going to have this hello and this one in one group and call it header text, while this and this builds the header itself. This is the about me section. Alright, we need some more flat colors right there, so go to flat UI colors. I think I grab this one, go back to Photoshop and make sure that you just have the same pixel height for every, or I just got centimeters. Let's change this. Pixels, of course. So now you can see, wow, this is really huge actually. I hope the MacBook will keep up with our huge amount of data right here. Okay, this is way too dark, I think. I wanted this one. And the good thing about using like this solid color option is you can just click on here and change the color every time. So pretty neat thing. Then copy it, get another color. Maybe this emerald looks fine. There we go. And one more. Where is it? There we go. Sunflower. Alright, so paste that in and this looks fine. Also, don't forget to save when working with the big projects like this. So, where's my desktop? There it is. Call it flat design website. Okay, so let's add our text right here. Just copy our font from here. Bring it. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, of course, it's behind our. Okay, so I think this guy made on his homepage like devices I work for and stuff, software he uses. So it's kind of like a portfolio page, but I think yeah, we can just adapt this. Say like, I'm just going to write it small because here everything is written small. I don't think. Yeah, we have to be consistent actually. We should write this small and this also small, but I'm not sure. How does it look if we type this big? Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Oops. I want to center it. So just... Oh, I love these new features from Photoshop. Did you see how it aligned everything pretty well? Software I use. So now let's grab a guideline. Of course, you can just do this stuff how you want to, but yeah, I just take this one right here. Then we will rename our groups. Actually, to make it better, we can give them the color of the background color they have. So which one is this? It's a green one, so make it green, and this one must be the blue one then. Oh, no, the yellow one. Skills, software, and devices. Make sure to save. Then we have a page which shows the work we have done. So bring this right here, center it. And for this one, I'm just going to use some placeholders because I don't actually have images on here. Work examples. So let's clean it up a bit because this is, yeah, this counts too. Okay, we're going to make a new section for work, so call this work. Drag it out of our about me. Oops, didn't work. So there we go. Of course, now you can see that I actually deleted our background, which wasn't my intention. So drag this down again, call it background, and save. So there we go. Looks pretty nice. So let's just start creating some assets for our homepage. Or should we just finish this one since we started it? Yeah, come on, let's finish this. Okay, now let's grab this one. So let's check this for a nice reddish color. I think this is way too strong, but let's try it out. And let's see how it looks. That's fine, I think. And here you have specific types of logos, so let's just keep it like that. And we're going to need a midnight blue color for the last bit of our homepage. So bring it right there, duplicate it, adjust the size, give it another color, press OK. And there we go. So this is the client. So here we go. Here we're going to paste in our contact information. I think he just called it let's talk, or yeah, kind of seems okay. I think we should adjust this one. Nah. Okay, it's light now, looks way better actually. So make this light too. And this as well. There we go, looks much better I think. So let's fill it up with these specific icons right here. So this isn't that hard to recreate, and I'm going to make it this kind of site, website assets. So what we're going to recreate now is this right here, and this is actually pretty basic. So just grab this right there, give it no border or stroke, make it a dark gray, like the actual new Photoshop interface color. Then just press Command C and Command F. Make it like this and make it even darker. There we go. Maybe a bit too thin. Yeah, seems good. Now create the ellipse right there. Give it this color. Maybe a bit more brightened up. This one looks fine to me. So then we're going to create a rectangle, delete one anchor point, bring this in the middle and bring it a bit in. Maybe that was too much, but I don't know, kind of seems okay. Shrink it down and bring it right in here. Yeah, okay, looks kind of weird. So I just made it a group, so I can just drag one, click on one and drag them. And now make these boxes right here. You don't have to be very precise in the end. It's not going to be that big and people won't tell the difference. So everything's fine right there if you don't be that precise. And for the sake of this tutorial, I don't want to spend too much time on this one. So yeah, I think we have a little problem right here. Yeah, I'm just going to, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go to the website, flat UI colors, and press Command Shift to make and 4 to make a selection screenshot. On Windows, you just have to press Print. There we go, picture is done. So let's go to our bring this in right here. Okay, there we go. So this will be like a fake color palette, which looks actually cool, very cool. So make it like this, give it a color. There we go. Oops. Why the hell is it rotating? So grab it, press Alt. Bring it to this side, press Alt again. And this, and one more. There we go. So this will get this color. This one will get this color. This one will get, oh damn, this color. So now just get all these, bring them down and do the same again. There we go, looks pretty cool, I think. Now we can delete this one again because it's just disturbing us. And yeah, what I meant with the problem is that here's a black line, or actually that's not a big problem. Just drag this down. Yeah, works pretty well. But I think this is way too dark, so. Okay, that's too bright. Okay, and we're good to go. So let's create another. As you can see, I just clicked on this one, shift clicked on this, so I selected these both, then just click on this one and it gets a very thick blue line around it. And this means it's the key object, as you can see here, align to key object. And now if I want to center it, it's not going to use the artboard to center it, it's going to use this key object to align it around this one. So it's already pretty centered. And yeah, so let's grab this one, paste it in front, make it smaller, bring it down, give it this color, oops, bring it to the left. Actually, it's the other way around. So it's just like that. Now we can grab one of our thingies again for our triangles. Go here, press Command V, rotate it by 90 degrees, bring this right here. Create another box, but this time make it white. Just grab this, bring it over here, bring it like there, bring it here, shrink it down by or constrain the proportions by holding Alt, and create our finishing circle. Right in the center, hold down Alt and Shift, give it this color, and we're good to go. Seems pretty nice actually. But what I don't like is that this isn't a box, it was more like a, yeah, however. So grab all these shapes, press Command and G to group it, press on the background, press on it again, and align it. As you can see now, it's perfectly in the middle. And there we go, we just recreated this piece right here on the right, and actually these ones are too thick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what I can do here also is group them by pressing Command and G, click on the background, click on it again, center it. And there we go. Don't spend too much time on it. Save it also to the desktop, call it website assets. Then that's the good thing about Adobe products. Everything works just flawlessly. So just grab all this, press Command C, go to Photoshop, press Command V, paste in as a smart object so you can resize it how you want it to. Or how you want to, and to actually see it, bring it right in there. And as you can see, whoops, that's the wrong window. As you can see, here's a little shadow around it. That's very easily to recreate in Photoshop, so we don't have to make it in Illustrator and work with transparency. And just go to drop shadow. All right, so make it like this and adjust it and bring down the multiply to like this, and there we go. Looks kind of cool. I think we should get rid of the multiply and make it everything like 20%, 20 pixels, and this 50 just for the sake of even numbers. And yeah, that looks pretty nice actually. So okay, what we can do now is create the icons for the About Me section, and there we have to create like UI design where we can show like an editor where you code stuff. On the right we can kind of make a ruler and a pen just like the guy did on his website, and to the left we can just make something like, how is it called, concept area, like a sheet of paper as some concepts are drawn on. So let's hop right into Illustrator and start doing them. I'm going to group this one, put it to the side, and just start doing it. Okay, for the editor, we kinda need a window. This dark thing is good again. Copy it, paste it in front by pressing Ctrl F. You will see all the commands in front of you right here, so there's no problem with it. Make it this kind of OS X style. Then grab some boxes again. That should represent the code actually. Can you see this? Nope, you can't, so we need a very bright color. This is better. Give them some variation. There we go, pretty easy to make actually. So make this one white right here. Make it this big. Oops. And now just copy these one, bring them in here, press rotate. Make it like this and give them a white color too. Oops, I can just press here. Drag these anchor points out. All right, looks good to me. And just copy this one, bring it to this and make it. Why am I misclicking so much today? Yeah, this looks fine actually. Okay, there we go. This looks actually like some code. And let's grab all these, group it, move it to the middle, and create another box to kind of show that it's an HTML language for web development. Give it like a red header color. Then just type. Make it big and white. Where do we have white? There I have it. And just turn it around and add a slash right there. Then you can use this option to offset it. And there we go. This looks like code. What we just need to add now is those kind of line showing thingy. Don't know how is it called in English. So just grab this one, bring it right there. And there we go. Looks cool. Group all this, bring it more to the right. Or actually don't group this. I just want these ones. Oh, damn. Yeah, now let's create the top layers right here, just these colors. So pretty basic, group it, copy it, bring it into Photoshop, paste it in here as a smart object, make it a bit smaller, and there we go. Yeah, it looks a bit hard actually because I didn't pay too much attention while creating these ones, but it's fine. So what you can do now is like copy this, how is it called right here, copy this layer style by holding Alt and dragging it up to here, and as you can see it worked flawlessly, just like there. Maybe it's a bit too strong, so bring it down to like 10%. Still too much, I think. Nothing changed, and that's because I changed everything up here. Yeah, fail. But not a big problem, so bring it up to 20 again and change it this time here. So 10, too much, 5, 8 and this to 15. Okay, looks fine. So let's continue with the logo development, and therefore we're going to bring this out again, put this right here as a group, make sure that you save, and this one will be a lot easier to recreate. So just grab this as a ruler, give it a brownish beige, I don't know how it's called in English again, but this kind of wood color. Now we're going to stencil it, stencil a hole in it. Go to the Pathfinder, select both, and since their circle is above our ruler, we can just click minus front because their circle is in front, of course. There we go. And now we create this kind of ruler thingies. Give it this midnight blue color again. I'm just going to copy it. Oh, it didn't copy. Why that? We're going to make 2 of them. One for the bigger and one is like this small, and I love the new features from Adobe CC. So just grab these anchor points, bring them in so it roundens them up. Then select both, make them a group, go to Effect, Transform, Preview, Copies. I think 3 will be enough. Then bring them to the side, just like that. I think 4 actually. Yeah, looks fine. Now you can drag just these both and everything will be adjusted. There we go. Now let's create the pencil. Therefore we need a rectangle again. This time it's a bit orange, reddish kinda. Drag it out like this. Then go here, use your pen tool to create the tip of the pencil. Oh, don't forget to close it or you will have some weird bugs going on. Don't make it fully white, I think. Because if you have a white background, it will just disappear. So now copy this, press Command F to paste it in front. Okay, that didn't work. Then minus front it from like here. Go to Pathfinder, minus front, and you have just a tip and make it black. There we go. Also, I'm going to make a midnight blue thing right here. And then small orange thing right there. There we go. Now we can group this, copy it, bring it into Photoshop as a smart object just next to this one. Shrink it down, bring it around here. Give it the same effects. Actually, on this right here, I'm going to adjust the distance to like 10 pixels. This is the right one, yeah. Still too much. 6 will be fine. Yeah, 6 will be fine. So okay, it slowly comes to life. And for the concept art, we're just going to make a little sheet actually and draw some things on it. So For the sheet, we are going to need a sheet of paper, of course. Make it not white, make it gray so we see something. Then we have to like something like this. And we need to remove this edge right here. I'm just going to think on how to do this. I can just easily do it like that. Minus fronted. Where is it? There. Yeah, and of course it deleted our... Oh no, I think it's in the background. Arrange, send to back. Yeah, there we go. So now it kind of looks like it's bent to one side. So people will recognize it as a sheet of paper. And to kind of make a grid on it, we're going to use the line tool. Give it a stroke, very thin. White. Oops. I think it's too much actually. One. Yeah. I don't want to use the transform tool right now. Just do it like this manually. Control C, Control F, then rotate it. Copy it and copy it again. So we kind of get this grid right here. Okay, now you wonder why is it like going over all these things right here. We can fix this by making it a compound path. Then get, oh man. Then we can just subtract from here to there to like here. And subtract it from the compound path. Where is it? Pathfinder. Of course it didn't work because these lines here actually are, how's it called again? Are strokes and no real shapes, so we would have to expand them at first. But I think we can just do it like that and yeah, won't be that big of an issue. So let's create some random stuff on here. And there we go. To show like that there is something drawn on it. Oh. Check if these lines go over. Yeah, of course. So as you can see, this compound path thing really worked well. So I just grab these one and these one, make them a compound path again, oops, there we go, some issues appearing. Because these aren't expanded, expand them 2 times to make sure everything worked well. Grab these, edit, object, compound path, make. And now we want to delete it from here to there to there, like this. And there we go. Then just make sure that this is on top with everything else. As you can see, there is a bit of a problem going on here. This is fixed pretty fast, so now grab this, send to back, grab this, send this to back, and there we go. It doesn't look very flat at all, but actually it's fine. Of course, you guys have way more time to spend on this web page then. So give it this one again. Oh, that's the wrong. This time we can give it the style of this. There we go. So our assets are created. You can spend a lot more time on this one, of course, but yeah. So here we're going to create the nice and sleek line. How are they called? Line icons? Yeah. So let's go into Illustrator again, zoom out, bring this one right to the other ones, and let's make our foreground color black. Press P to get our pen tool, go to stroke and give it a weight. So actually we could achieve this effect by creating a rectangle. Like, let's make the monitor, because we are now in the devices section right here. So make it like this big. I think the weight should be around 3 pixels. Yeah, looks fine. Press A and kinda make it round up. Yeah, looks fine to me. Then make a connection line right here. Everything should be 3 pixel or points thick. So oops. Use this as a key object and center it, and there we go. What I want to try now is to kind of round up these edges right here, so press Command H so that you can see what you're doing right there. I think if you press P, stroke, I think it was at the stroke, but now there are no options. Well, however, we can round this up just by going to expand, press Command H again so you can see what you're doing, and there we go, everything rounded up. Okay, our monitor is finished. Actually, there has to be a little ellipse in the middle. Too big maybe. Yeah, that'll be enough. So let's create the iPhone kinda. I can just the same steps over and over again. Okay, make this a expanded layer again, grab these and these, make it round, select this, use it as a key object and center it. There we go, icon for the iPhone finished. Now the last one, the iPad, should be like this. 3 points. Oops, Control C, Control F, V, shrink it down, bring it right here, give it the knob or button. Also here for the little camera maybe. Yes, and let's round up everything. Not the screen actually, just this one. Alright, so let's grab each of these and bring them into Photoshop. Smart object. Okay, now we can scale those up. And of course we want them to be white, so go to color overlay, give it the white, and there we go. Grab this one, bring it into Photoshop. And this one as well. Take both, scale them up a bit more. Now you can take this, press Alt again while dragging it on the other ones, and there we go, our line logos are finished. Make sure that you save, and let's start with the software logos, which are like just like these here at the bottom. Actually very simple. Get a box, hold down Shift so it constrains it rectangular proportions, get a font type in like E for Illustrator, don't use Myriad, I want something like Helvetica Bold, maybe, or something rounded. How was it called? Gotham Rounded. Medium, yeah, this looks fine. So make sure that this is the key object and it goes around this. Change it from RE to PS for Photoshop. And what do we use often? After Effects. How's the logo? AE. Make sure that you center everything. So the problem with fonts is like they have some specific spacing around here, as you can see, so make sure that you expand it and then kind of sync them again. As you can see now, it's perfectly aligned in the middle, not synced. There we go, and same steps over and over again. Photoshop, paste it in, this I can paste it in. This one, paste it in. Grab all three, scale them up. That was maybe too much, so just like that. Bring them to this right there. And this to the iPad. Then just copy the layer style of the other line icons. I think they are way too big actually. Okay, yeah, and actually they're very big. I have to resize them later on. But yeah, and for the last one we can just use text like skills HTML5. Just use HTML. Bring it down. Which font did we use here? XO2, is this XO? Yeah, light. Maybe make it regular. And something like JavaScript. So grab all of these and distribute horizontal layers. There we go. Make them a group and bring them to this side. Okay, fine. So what I'm gonna do now is just give that a name. This is the iPad. Oh, iPhone. This is After Effects. This is Photoshop. This one is Illustrator, and this here must be the Mac. But what's that right here? Ah. Oops. So let's grab Mac, iPhone and iPad, group them, call them devices. Group these ones, call them software. And what is this? Ah, these three are the About Me icons. And this is the color panel. These are our skills. So the devices are too big, so scale them down. Take the iPad, bring it to the right. Take the Mac, bring it to the left. Now go into the software. Scale it down. Take Photoshop, bring it to the right. And take After Effects. How's it called? Illustrator. Also the text is too big. Gonna make it smaller. There we go. Looks perfect. This looks kind of boring, and I don't really like this icon. Looks very amateur. But yeah, just spend some more time and adjust this one because I don't really like this. Later on I'm just going to download a icon from some free websites like Freebie Express or so and paste it in here so you can save some time while creating the mockup, but in the end you should do it all by yourself. So yeah, here's the work area, but we have no images, so yeah, just leave it black actually. For our clients, we can paste in some logos right here that should be black. So then we can crank down the transparency and yeah. For the Let's Talk, there's not much except like, I think, wait, let me check. Yeah, this little thing right here and the icons. The social media icons can be downloaded from Google, pretty easy. And this one right here, we can create this in Illustrator again. And then we're going to make this and we're going to finish this tutorial. So let's create the other stuff right now. Of course, don't forget to save. Okay, so let's make this right here. Make the weight nice and thick. So click P to get the pen tool and kind of create this style right there. Yeah, looks just looks very good. And make some Alright, grab this one, and this one, round it, and we should give it our favorite color, midnight blue. Copy it, select everything, go to this right here. Oops, what happened? Ah, of course, this one shouldn't have a Why isn't this changing its color? Ah, I know this issue. You should change this from there to RGB, paste it in, and there we go, finished. Maybe you should make it even more dark. You know what? Just grab it, bring it into Photoshop. And since it's both the same color, just go to color overlay, paste in our midnight blue color. Doesn't work. However, just grab it from here and pull this down. There we go. And this should be a bit bigger. Just like that. And then make a clipping mask right around here. Use a black brush. Go to basic brushes. Okay. Check if you work properly. Nope. But now, all right. So this is too big. So bring this down. Then just and here you can add your social media icons. Easy as that. So I'm just going to fill in the rest of the homepage and be right back to show you how to create this one. Alright, there we go. I just finished to create all the parts right here. As you can see, I put some random images right in here. Also some fake client logos and the social media icons. So looks pretty cool, I'd say, for a quick tutorial on a flat design one-page website. But what is missing right now is kind of this effect. Maybe I can show you. Where is it? This one right here. So we need the Photoshop background when there's nothing in there. And we can just get this by creating a screenshot basically. So yeah, let's do this. So let's create a new document. Unlock the background. Make it invisible. I'll zoom in. And kind of make a screenshot out of this area. Make it a bit bigger just in case, because my document is really big. There we go. So now let's go to this. Oops. Bring it in. Oh, what the hell happened? Ah, of course. So, what we need to do now is, at first, let me rename. Let's check. Okay, these are the client logos. What we need to do now is like to find this area right here. I think it was in the header. Yep, right. So as you can see, having a structure in your layers panel is really helpful. So put this above it. Unlock header text. So bring this under it. And when you're implementing this to your HTML and CSS mockup, you should implement this as a picture and not like several layers. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. And put a clipping mask around this. Yeah, I missed this one. All right, so now let's grab this color. Oh. Paste this one right on here. Then what we need to do is get our, how are these ones called? I think it was about me. Where do we have it? Right. And then it was about me icons, like concept. No, I want the editor icon, and hold Alt while dragging the style. Release it on the rectangle. Also, I forgot to put it on the concept, so let's do this real quick. There we go. Give it a stroke. Just like that. All right. Now get the hello. Put it in the middle. And now we need to create our kind of, yeah, I think we should do this in Illustrator. So let's just copy this one so we get the proportions. Go into Illustrator, open this image. All right, and let's work right here so we don't have to switch the background. And what we're going to do now is like this move tool icon. So we are going to take a rectangle, make it black, delete one of this one right here, bring it to the middle, make a anchor point there, drag it up, rotate it by 45 degrees, and get a kind of cross like this. Command C, Command F. There we go. Then we need to make a arrow again. Bring it on top of this. And copy it. Yeah, this looks weird. Alright, there you go. This should work actually. Now if we group this and scale it down, something isn't completely right here, but let's just do it like this. Bring it to this edge right here. So this should look like it is dragging this here. Way too big. Just like that. Now we need our boxes, white little boxes, this big, to kind of fake the transform tool. Oops, why can't I drag it properly? This comes right to this side, a bit smaller of course, and bring it to the middle. Oops. What the hell is happening right here? I just seem to misclick it. So just zoom in and drag it out once more so we don't have a problem later on. We still have the problem because everything is so small. Alright. Now let's put this to the middle. And you know what? I'm going to make that this background image can't be moved anymore. So bring this right here just by simple copy. Now I'm going to make a rectangle right through all of them. Just keep the stroke. So what you have to do now actually is click on the stroke, like double click so you get the enhanced options. Select your stroke, go to dashed line, and there you go. So what we need to do now is copy all of this, or actually this should be separate. Bring it right into Photoshop. Yep, there we go. Yeah, actually just the right size. And then we want this also in Photoshop. So put it above there, drag it up. And what we need to do is bring this behind there. And there we go. We finished this. Of course, we should now add some shadows to this one too. Where is it? Just drag this setting on this one. Oops, something went wrong. Actually looks cool, but we don't want it that strong, so give it like perfect. Now get the whole hello and this, make it a group. Also this one should be included in there. Call it Photoshop effect somehow. Now you can drag it around and this should look pretty cool. There we go. Just recreated the whole page. If you put some more time in, it will look way better actually than mine. And what you could do now is also create a navigation from here that if you scroll down, kind of the navigation follows, so that you can jump to specific points on the page. But yeah, this is just about the basic design to show you how to create all these icons, like these resizable and recolorable so that you just can recolor it pretty fast, and also create these line icons and shadows, clipping masks again in Adobe Illustrator, and this fake effect right here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and again, I hope you learned a lot about flat design, because you guys love it, as I just saw. And leave a like, comment, and please help me out with suggestions on new tutorials. I have like no ideas what you guys want to see, so just comment please. But keep in mind, it should be something that more people could enjoy. So yeah, I hope you like it. Until the next time, ArmaganVideos.